Alright, hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're at a local park. So this baseball field over here used to be here in like the 1950s or so I'm hoping to find maybe a little bit of silver. So we'll see. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, so it's very windy today, so sorry for the wind noise, guys. But I have an 82. It's pretty clear. Seems fairly shallow next to this little playground area, so I'm gonna go ahead and dig this up and see what it is. Okay, so I got the plug open, and I was right. There's a coin down here at the bottom. It'll have to get out somehow. Alright, there we go. I'm thinking it's a penny. Yep, just a memorial penny. Alright, well that's a good first target. Let's keep going. Alright, so we got another 88 here. Again, sorry for the wind noise, it's really windy today. Use my pinpointer on this guy. There we go. Got a state quarter. Sweet. Alright, we'll keep going. I got a really shallow 40 signal. It's really jumpy, I don't really know what to make of it. So I'll go ahead and use the pinpointer, make sure you guys are lined right. Okay. What's this? Oh, that's nice. Okay, hold on. Look at that. That's cute. Wow. I highly doubt this is real, but it's pretty neat. See if it has any markings. No, that looks like plastic. I think the only thing that's real is probably the little metal piece up here. Oh well. Alright. That's still pretty cool. Okay, so I've got two things here. I've got a really shallow 80 signal, and then I also have a surface find here. Ugh. It's one of those weird Crocs things you put in your shoes. I guess your Crocs little pins or something. It's weird, but there is what I'm assuming probably is a quarter here somewhere. So let's go ahead and find it. Put my detector away. Oh, nope. That's a dime. Alright, sweet. Oh, what's this? Oh. Well, that was kind of... I saw the glint of this guy out of the corner of my eye. Alright, cool. We got a quarter and a dime. Sweet. Okay, we got a really shallow 60, 65 signal, something like that. So we're going to go ahead and check this bad boy out. There it is. It's blending in. Looks like we got a penny. Cool. Alright, we'll keep going. Okay, I have an 80 here somewhere next to this spinning thing. So let's go and see if I can find it here. Alright, here we go. Another dime. Sweet. Okay, we have another 80 signal here. Yep. What do you know? It's another quarter. Sweet. Alright, we'll keep going. Alright, so we have a 62, 63 here. Pretty shallow, so we'll go ahead and see what it is. Oh, I think I see it. Is it right? Oh, alright, so I got two things here. It looks to be like part of a play earring here, and then a penny. I'll just check it one more time. All right, looks good. Sweet. Okay, so I didn't record this because it was a pop cap signal, but I got a set of keys. That's kind of weird. They look like play keys, of course, but still pretty neat. Okay, so we got a surface find here. Pretty sure it's just plastic because it didn't ring up on my detector, but that's cute. Looks like another one of those croc things. All right, we'll keep going. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I've moved on to the baseball field, and I got a 78-80 here. The wind has picked up a lot since my last target, which was probably about 30 minutes ago. So it's getting tough to find a break in between the wind to record, but that's okay. All right, looks like we got a dime. Sweet. All right, I've got a pretty shallow 85, 86, so just pop open the ground here and we'll see what's here. Oh, okay. Well, it looks like it's a rabies vaccine tag, so there's information on either side, so I won't show it to you guys, but cool. All right, not too shabby. We'll keep going. Okay, so this was a surface find, but it's coming up as a penny. Looks like a penny, but it's a token. And it says Laser Storm. I think that's a laser tag place near me somewhere. So, interesting. Okay, cool. Alright, I'm at the dugout. I got another surface find. Got another penny. I got another surface find. This time, I think it's a dime. Yep. Sweet. Alright, I've about covered 99% of the baseball field, except for like the dugout areas and the home base and everything like that. So I'll poke around a little more. We'll see what we can find, and then I'll get you guys to the wrap up. Penny, nickel, penny, another penny, nickel, some weird little crowbar, another penny, wheat penny, dime, another penny. I think we found another quarter. I don't know what this is, but it rang up like a nickel. But yeah, weird. Mystery item. Found another dime. Found another penny. 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 Another penny. Another penny. Another penny. Well, I found this weird lead ball right here on the baseball field. I don't know if that's like got something to do with the exact spot I'm in or what, but strange little ball. Anyway, this is probably going to be my last target for the day, guys. If I do find anything else, I'll tune you guys in. If not, I'll see you at the wrap-up. Alright guys, so here's the wrap-up. So we got a little bit of junk today, nothing too bad. The typical offenders, the pull tabs and caps. I did find a pair of broken glasses and a spring. What I assume probably came off of a bicycle or something. Big old nail and some fencing, of course. And then some of the more strange finds. I did find a crowbar, like a small one, kind of strange. Don't really know what this is. It's probably junk. Did find the rabies vaccine tag, pretty neat. And then these two, I didn't find metal, like with my metal detector. They're just rubber. This one's probably plastic. But yeah, the little croc thing. I think this is probably another croc thing. It's got a little tag on the back. Some keys. These rang up on the detector. Don't really know what this thing is, but it's metal for sure, and it's kind of heavy. Don't know what this is. Probably a piece of copper from a playset or something. Now this is kind of strange. Found this little ball. It has a dimple on one end, so it sits perfectly still, but kind of weird. I don't know. Found it on the baseball field, so not sure what to make of that. And then we have the good stuff. So I did find a laser storm token. No cash value, of course. I did find a lot of pennies, 27 of them to be exact. I did find this wheat penny, which was very neat. Unfortunately, the other side of this penny is toast, so I can't make out what year it was, but definitely an old baseball field for sure. Sucks that I couldn't get a date off of it though. And I think I calculated this correctly. It should be $2.67, so that's not too bad for maybe a couple hours at the park. I did find these 3 items. Now this I think is definitely fake. I looked through it. I looked through the sides for any markings and stuff, and it looks, you know, plasticky. So I don't think the charm is real. I think it's plastic, but this little thing on the top I think is some kind of pot metal maybe. I found this thing. Let me bring it over here. I don't really know what this is. It looks like maybe a piece to a bracelet or something. It has a little fake stone in it or something there. But I looked around on it. There's no markings. And I don't know if you guys can kind of tell. It looks a little coppery there. Or maybe it's rusting. I don't know. But yeah, that's that. And then the last item, kind of a mystery item. But I don't really know what this is. It could be off a piece of baseball equipment or something. Not too sure. But I couldn't find any markings on this either as to what it could possibly be. So I don't know. Kind of a mystery item. Alright, so that's about it for today's video, guys. If you liked today's video, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to follow along for more of my content. It's getting a little warmer in Pittsburgh now, so I think I might do some river detecting here in a little bit. It has been really rainy this week, so all the rivers are flooding, so maybe it'll churn up something good. So hopefully in the next couple of videos, I'll have something out with some river detecting. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.